What up, everybody? Welcome to episode 20 of The No Show. Joining me as always, Gabriel Tuesta. What's up? Nathan Haller.
This death stare. What the fuck?
That's not my name.
What's good, dude?
I'm doing pretty good.
Greg, what's good?
What's up? I'm concerned.
You're concerned?
This
Oh,
death stare
Gabe's
here.
death stare.
That's not my
Yeah.
name.
I'm not going to
This
call
needs
this
to be
dude
addressed.
Tetris Master.
No.
Tetris God.
Tetris
No,
God.
I'm not gonna call you
Fucks with
Tetris.
Tetris.
I can't. Fuck Tetris.
Yeah, have you ever gone MOG on Tetris? I have.
You have?
Yeah.
What do they sponsor you with? Like Surge, Monster,
No, dude. Fucking
or just a whole bunch of like Game Boy Colors?
Game Boy Advance.
Monster handed him like 10 decals and said, "Put these all over your car, and then you're sponsored."
What do you think my Miata was red? So
Oh.
nothing but decals.
Dope.
We also before we get into gaming, let's keep it a little personal for a minute.
So
Let Greg start, because that's the
No,
biggest news.
no,
That's
no.
the biggest news.
No, we need to keep that at the end. That's the
Okay.
biggest one. That's the biggest one. Mine's pretty good. I'm finally moving out of the house, out of the family
He's
with
getting out of his parents' basement.
not the basement.
He's no
That'd
longer
be
gonna
really
be
creepy.
like, "Mom, more hot pockets.
I was about to say that.
Mom, bathroom."
I was about to say, Mom, bathroom. But me and my girlfriend are finally moving in together after 5 years.
Nice.
In Atlanta, near Georgia State.
hey.
Yeah.
It's not too far from me.
Yeah, I'm 10 minutes from IKEA. We figured that out. I like
Hey,
that.
I
get that
love
fresh
IKEA.
horse meat.
Dude, IKEA has the best
Hey.
freaking cafeteria.
Yes,
It's
if
cheap as
you
shit.
enjoy horse
So,
meat.
Fucks with IKEA.
Yes,
you know
fuck
what-
with that horse meat.
Bro, you know how much horse meat you
Was there an
probably
article
eaten
about
too?
that or something?
Oh, dude, I'll eat anything, but
Dude,
I'm just
everything eats
saying,
horse meat.
if you don't like horse meat, you probably won't like IKEA's
I
cafeteria.
don't know if I dislike horse meat because I'm pretty sure I've eaten it before because almost every single thing got slipped through the FDA or whatever it is.
Dude, it's better than Chihuahua meat from
Or
Taco Bell.
FCCA or whatever. I don't know.
Hey, I miss the good old days when Taco Bell used to stuff their burritos with Chihuahua meat.
Yeah.
Quiero Taco Bell.
We actually
Quiero.
saved my dog Tidbit from the butcher at T-Bell.
Damn,
Oh,
dude, that's
The
some.
butcher
When's
at
it-
T-Bone.
When's he going back?
He said, "When did he? When's his next shift?"
How about you, Gabe? Why don't you go next?
I'm also moving, but not so close.
Yeah.
Kids moved up to Connecticut.
Hey,
Hey, what up?
With your
though?
uncle?
Yeah.
Word.
Hopefully in
word.
like 2 months, dude.
Word.
An hour away from the New York City life.
NYC.
See, isn't that cool? He's gonna be an hour away from New York.
Yes.
Dope.
You still got to be on the podcast, though, so suck it
Oh,
up.
dude, I will be. I'm gonna be a little late though. I'm gonna be a little late. I can do it
We'll
on the
Skype you
go.
in every
Hey
once
man,
in a
at
while.
least the time's still the same.
Yeah, that is true. I'm glad the time is still the same.
Yeah.
We'll just call you up when we're rolling live sometimes.
Yeah.
Ask you a question randomly.
Just one question, I'm out.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Sonic Adventure 3? Great.
No, yeah, exactly. There'll be a new Sonic announced and we'll have to call you up.
We could do like a little segments if he can't do it on the same day or something like that.
Yeah.
To have pre-recorded messages
Yeah.
from Gabe.
Yes. Little audio messages I send you throughout the week.
Dude, shut up. He should do that. Just like if he can't make it to a podcast, he should
What's up, my
definitely do his
ninjas?
own little.
Here's my advice for you this week.
He should do a advice thing. If he can't get it on, like have his own. He should do his own pre-recorded like advice thing.
Yes. Yes.
So Gabe,
From the god.
Horizon Zero Dawn came out today. What'd you think about it?
Not enough
Well,
ass.
I can't really tell you guys anything about Horizon Zero Dawn, but I can tell you about how to raise your child.
Here's 6 tips about how to raise your child properly.
And that's how we lost every view.
Straight
That's how we
up.
get so many views to
Straight up.
drag. Okay, start off with the dragons.
Okay.
Then follow up with the seals to
Okay.
increase your stamina.
Okay,
Then the
okay.
penguin for the endurance boost. After that, you gotta raise them up. If you use a good character, they become an angelic. If you use the evil character, like
Become demon.
become a demon. Yeah, exactly. See, Greg knows what I'm talking about. You fucks with chows,
I do.
my ninja.
I'm the chow god.
Okay. So
Here's the thing. They evolve, dude. They go in a little egg, like for like a day or so,
You
and then
actually
they
got him on this.
and they eventually you're like, oh shit. The first time this shit happened to me, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then it becomes like a little chow with a little halo ring. And
What?
cool thing about it, the more you rub the chow, the different color it changes. And you can teach them how to swim. Bro,
Well,
fucks with chows.
They learn by drowning. You just throw them in, they start freaking out.
Wait, that's the thing.
And then
Eventually,
you pull
yeah.
them out, and then you throw them back in.
Here's the
I
thing. You
always
gotta
pull
pick the
out.
right chow, dude.
You
Because
keep
some
letting
chows are
them drown.
pussy, some are more athletic, some more like courageous and shit. It honestly depends on what hero you use. If you use Sonic, if you fucks with Sonic, most likely it's gonna be like the dopest chow. But with Knuckles, it's definitely a fighter. So if you get whatever games you're gonna play on, like if you're gonna do the fighting or the racing, whatever, so you gotta choose your chows and characters accordingly.
So Greg, you got some big news for
Never
us.
use a skunk.
Never use the skunk. Yeah?
Back to some stuff that we really care about.
I
Greg
got
has the
engaged.
biggest news.
He
Great.
does.
Hey! Congrats, man. Congrats.
Where's the ball and chain?
What?
He said,
That's, no,
"Where's
he
the
has to get
ball
that
and
when
chain?"
Where's
when
the
he
ball
gets
and
married.
chain? Yeah.
No, but you congrats, man.
That's awesome, dude.
Thanks. guys.
From one relationship guy to another.
Yes.
I wish the best of luck to both of you guys. You guys are both awesome, so
Thank you, sir.
no problem, no problem. You picked a good one. You picked a good one.
I picked the best one.
There you go. Aw.
From one savage to another. Stay savage.
Just stay.
So, anybody do anything interesting for 4th of July? America's greatest holiday?
Yeah, from 4 to midnight, I delivered pizzas to
Okay,
assholes
okay.
who wanted to order a lot before the fireworks and a lot after the fireworks went off. So we didn't have any calls or any deliveries for like 45 minutes at all. And the second the fireworks went out, ring, 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 ding, ding, web order, ding, and I'm like, fuck.
These guys saw explosions and was like, you know what would go good with this? Some pizza.
Pizza.
Some pizza. No, I think the biggest thing is or the biggest problem was we were like the only places open. Like we were the only place open. So like
They saw Brian Altano's message on Up at Noon. We're like, what's more American than pizza? Nothing.
Straight up.
hey man, hey, it's Papa John's, man. Papa John's is good.
It's not. It's awful food.
No, it's not.
Fucks
Man.
with Domino's.
I worked at Domino's.
No.
I will say
and
I
blue.
will say this: Papa John's is a lot cleaner with their food.
Dude, if I want it clean, I go to Asia. Okay, I'm not looking for clean food. That's not the American way.
Clean food. I swear, like every Asian restaurant I have been
No.
to,
I'm not talking about
His
American Asian. I'm talking about like real Asia.
Like Japan?
Japan.
Japan.
China.
I doubt China's clean.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
North Korea, I heard, is pretty clean though.
Laos.
Dog, you know they eat like most things raw in Asia, right?
Yeah, fucks with that. That's the best way to eat meat.
It's clean.
How do you not eat your steak? I
Dog,
want
don't
blood
eat my
on it.
steak raw.
I
Just
want-
can you throw it on my plate, please? That's how I like it cooked.
He's out in the back eyeballing cows and he's like, that's a good one. Slice it off the side for me real quick one time.
Do you like it rare? Yes, I would like a nice rare piece of meat.
Dude doesn't even have them shave the skin off the cow. He's like, I don't like that.
I still want it.
It's a bit rough.
But adds texture and flavor to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of texture to
It's
this.
just drenched in A1 sauce.
Hey man, it's still probably good at that point. Then.
Yeah, A1 sauce.
A1 sauce is a little too strong.
Dude, what?
I love A1 sauce, but I wish they had
Great.
like a diluted version. You know what I mean?
You
If
mean
your
like-
steak needs
like
A1,
water?
then it sucks.
Amen.
Hey.
Oh, shots fired.
Amen. Most steaks that I used to A1 sauce are like really tough,
Really bad.
not tender enough.
That's why you get it raw. So it's easy to cut through, easy to chew, easy to swallow.
I don't know about
I think
chew,
it's the
though.
opposite.
I don't.
No, it's not.
Do
Have you ever had a meat,
Wait,
a
Gabe.
well done steak? It's hard as shit.
Yeah.
Do you have a problem? Do you have like trouble swallowing?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, spitters or quitters, right? So every time something goes in my mouth, I have to swallow it, no matter what it is. Dude, that's on record. That's never going away. What I just said.
That's on. That's gonna be on the internet.
That's
forever.
not what I'm. It's,
That's gonna be like Katie's tweet from 2010 that kept coming back after he got to the Golden
that's like
State.
little Dicky Sting's gonna make a paper mache of his dick and write it.
Oh wait, hold up. So even when you're in a pool and you see the little kid in front of you, and you see him go, and you know he just pissed his pants, and you get a splash of water in your
I
mouth.
gotta swallow it. I
come
gotta
on.
swallow it.
Yo, dude, I didn't know this though. Talking about NBA real quick,
What's
I didn't know that the Knicks this year are the 2010 champs.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean 2010?
You see who they signed?
I don't think I quite got that.
Well, they got D Rose.
Yeah, they got D Rose.
Oh yeah.
He hasn't been good in like 4 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Joakim Noah
Dude
hasn't
made
been good in
glass.
about 3 years.
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony, way out of his prime.
Yeah.
Not even way out of his prime, because like honestly, he's the same age. No, he's like a year or something older than LeBron. Just he's fat and lazy. So technically, yes, he's way out of his prime.
Yeah. Well, his prime, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Not like the average prime.
No, yeah.
But basically, it's all the players that were good in 2010.
Pretty much.
Like all All-Stars, I think everybody
ones I
that they've
remember.
acquired and Carmelo were all All-Stars in 2010.
All the ones I played as in NBA Street Volume 3.
Hey, yeah.
Probably. Dude, Volume 2 was the shit. Volume 2 was the best.
I like both of those. I like
Volume 3, I don't know. It just had a little bit of issues in my opinion.
3 is legit.
What was so good about it?
It was over
There's
the
nothing
top.
wrong with it.
It was the most wild one, unless you count home court, which was all about dunks.
Was that
Man,
savage?
home
Yeah,
court
that was some
sucked.
bullshit.
Home court was horrible. I remember getting the demo for that and like,
Dude, it was one of the first games I got on my PS3. I was so hyped because I saw the commercials where they were like hopping off dudes' backs, doing like triple backflip dunks, and I was like, dude, I can't wait to play this game. Got the game and I was like, oh, so all you do
That's
is
it.
dunk.
Oh.
man, that sucks.
Oh, okay, this is
Garbage.
yeah.
Oh, and then they had the dude, what was it called? Because they did NFL Street as well, and then they did
FIFA Street was the last street.
Yeah.
Oh,
game.
you're talking about
FIFA
Blitz?
yeah. Was it Blitz?
Was it Blitz? Is that what you're talking about?
What?
Are you talking about NFL Blitz?
Is Blitz? I thought Blitz was the M-rated ones.
Yeah, that's
No,
not
but
as-
they had a. It was basically the successor to
NBA Street.
NBA Street. It was made by the same people, and what they did is they
Mm.
simplified it to like 2-button controls. And
NBA Jam.
No, and it was MFL,
It was before it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
but it was on Xbox and it was or 360, and I don't know if it was on PS3.
Was it-
but
Oh, it might have been only
it
on
was a down. It was a
360.
downloadable game.
Oh,
okay.
that's why.
Yeah, because I was gonna say the last Street game that
It
I heard
sucked.
of was FIFA Street.
Only that was only a couple years ago.
No, yeah, and I
that
heard
was like
that game's
2012,
actually pretty
2013
good.
actually. Yeah, and that one still sells. At least when I was at GameStop, it had a pretty high sticker price still.
Yeah.
What have you been playing, Gabe?
Me?
Yeah.
I've been playing Life.
Been playing Life?
Yeah.
For real?
The game of
The
life.
game of no, I just beat Witcher.
Like
Like
you mean
100%.
Blood and Wine, right?
No, like
No, like 100% done.
100% done. Every side mission, everything on like all little markers done.
Damn.
So happy.
It's impressive.
Yeah, it is, and I'm crying right now because it's over. That's
Wait,
it.
like you have a platinum in the game?
I don't have platinum because I've just some trophies I missed.
Oh, okay.
Like
But-
certain particular how you do this kind of
Yeah,
thing.
especially the hidden ones. If you don't know what you're looking for, like you can fuck them up.
I mean,
I'm
you
still missing
just go
some-
online,
Yeah, so dude, I'm.
figure out what those hidden ones are.
Walk through.
So you're like a full blood Witcher now?
I mean,
How does it feel?
dude, I just need to go to the Witcher school in Switzerland, or Poland, whatever it's at, and I come back with like a full fur coat, like titanium and a meteor sword,
Okay.
fucking
okay.
like eagle boots
Okay.
with eagle heads on them,
Okay.
A dire wolf.
a direwolf belt
Okay.
made from the tongue of a direwolf,
Whoa.
dude.
All right.
You'll see me rolling around with potions, like homebrewed potions,
Okay.
and you'll be looking at me like, "Hey man, hey, can I just kiss you?" To get some,
I don't
listen,
know.
to get some of that Witcher energy off you.
Yeah, I don't know if I per
That's
se
word
would
for
do
word
that.
what you're gonna say when I come through.
No,
And
I'm
decked
not.
out eagle Tims.
Because see, you can do all this Witcher like physical training, but I doubt you're gonna be able to mutate yourself. So as soon as you drink one of those potions, you're probably gonna end up puking.
Look, dude, I already started researching mutations,
Okay.
and I got a chemotherapy session already lined up for me,
Okay.
like in a week.
Yeah.
And I told him what I want,
I
like
don't- I
you know,
don't-
accelerate
I don't
healing,
think that's how
the
that.
best strength,
I
you
don't-
know. And he's like, you know what?
Pretty
I got
sure.
you.
It's not how that works. I could be wrong.
He said, you
I'm
got
not
me.
a doctor.
So big news.
But I
He
think
guys.
that's
walked up to the doctor, said, "Fuck me up with some radiation one time."
Please.
Then he just asked me, do you swallow?
Nathan, go ahead with real game news.
I got some big stuff for you guys.
What's up? Red Dead's becoming
Yes.
backwards compatible on Friday.
Well, that too.
True.
Oh,
That
really
too.
good.
Yes.
Yeah. So I can finally play it with a good controller.
Yeah.
Because you know what the sad thing is, you know how when everybody like when the Xbox One came out and the controller, everybody started hating on it,
Yeah.
and they're like, this feels horrible, all that type of stuff.
You hate the
You know,
360
and they fixed
controller now?
it. I can't stand the 360. I think the 360 controller doesn't fit my hands at all anymore.
It's too fat, right?
Granted,
But
you've
I
been
mean,
using
I
the
haven't
Pro.
grown since the last time I got a 360. From what I know,
Now it's
it
just
feels
more
very
comfortable
small.
with the next gen controllers in your hands.
Yeah, because it feels better.
Yeah.
It fits your hand better,
Yeah.
like so much better. So I'm excited for that. But no, the biggest news of all time for Nintendo came out today. Pokemon Go's out.
in Australia.
It's out now on here.
In New
Oh, I
Zealand.
downloaded it.
Really?
Oh, with like the
Oh.
world?
Go play
yeah,
right now.
Pokemon Go is like out now.
Live stream it.
I'm not gonna live stream it. I wonder if it has any reviews.
What kind of Pokemon you got in your room?
Yeah, like what
Shining
can you
some-
Charizard.
You got some
catch it?
Rattatas like hiding under your pillow over there?
No, all he has is a whole bunch of magic cards.
But yeah, dude, it's out. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not, but I downloaded it. So by the time we get off this podcast, I'll probably play a little bit of it.
Okay, word.
Hope you catch Lugia.
Yeah, me too. How about you, Luther? What have you been playing?
I've just been playing Witcher, and still over here, gently trying to work my way downtown through Persona Street.
Keep playing, man.
How
Come
I'm going to hopefully nothing.
It's awesome, man.
Nothing
It's an
comes in my
awesome game.
way.
How far are you into it? How many hours you got? You know,
I'm still honestly in the same part from what you guys heard. I'm still in the, I guess you can call it like a sauna. I'm trying to save.
Kenji.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Troy Baker.
Yeah,
Yep.
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker.
Yeah,
That's what I'm still trying to save right now.
that's a really good one. I think that's a really good one.
It's the funniest one.
Yeah, it definitely is the more comedic one out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, because everybody's over here sweating in a sauna.
Swallowing. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say swallowing in a sauna.
Yeah.
Oh, you
'cause-
just haven't got to that part yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wait.
It gets weirder.
How about you, Greg?
I've been playing Inside.
How you liking it?
Like
It's-
based off the movie.
No.
Oh,
Wait,
The-
what movie?
yeah,
is
what-
the Inside movie.
The Pixar movie
The Pixar movie.
about
Oh.
emotions.
Inside Out?
Oh, that's what it's called.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
called Inside
Oh, I
Out.
apologize.
No.
I retract my statement.
This is Playdead's Inside Out, the people who made Limbo.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
How is it compared to Limbo?
It's very similar in like How
like
it's-
how it
it plays, yeah, because it's like 3 buttons. It's really literally just move
grab,
like
jump.
left and forward, and then jump and then grab. Yeah.
Yep.
But it's really atmospheric. Like
How-
it's
how-
very minimal in its sound and in like the design and art of it. But the art is awesome, and the way the camera moves with you is
I was about to say.
super cinematic and really effective.
Is it just
but-
as dark as Limbo?
If
Dope.
not, like,
I would say a lot
if
of
not
people have said
weirder
it's,
and, like,
it's even
more-
more. Yeah.
Really?
like at times like just disturbing,
Have you
not
gotten-
in like a horror way, but just like in you're trying to figure out what's going on,
yeah.
and it's just like, what the fuck am I?
Have you gotten to like the
witnessing
big
right now?
twist? Supposedly there's like a big twist to this,
I
and
don't
you're
think
like,
so.
oh
not,
shit!
not yet. No,
Like you don't know what's going on until like that kind of moment, and you're like,
No.
oh shit!
I will say that like the dogs in this game are literally the most terrifying thing I've ever experienced in a
Oh,
video
really?
game.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
when they're chasing you,
they are real scary.
pulse pounding.
Yeah,
All right. I need to play it, man. I really do.
I want to pick it up too.
Oh,
it's worth it.
I just
for
remembered
sure.
something when Gabe mentioned Inside Out, Pixar movie. I have a little segment I want to bring up to you guys.
Luther's Corner.
I like, this honestly, yeah, I was about to call it. This is called Luther's Bootleg Movie Review Corners. So, Sunday was over at my uncle's house,
Sunday.
and he was like, "Hey, got a couple of new movies if you want to watch them." Saw Finding Dory on there, and I was like, "Word."
Solid movie.
I was like,
10
I'll
out of
definitely,
10.
yeah. I was like, everybody's saying it's 10 out of 10. But I just want to preface this before I continue. I'm solely judging this movie on the quality of the bootleg I saw. So everything I'm about to talk about is from the bootleg I saw.
All right,
And that's how I'm taking this movie.
cool.
So the movie starts, everything's cool. Lighting was a little off. It looked like I was seeing the movie through a fisheye lens.
Oh,
So-
so it's very
That's
A
very
fish
true.
island.
It's very true to the
yeah, it's true
the vision
to
of
the
the
form.
director.
Yeah, it's true. It was true to the form. I felt like I was very immersed in the movie. I thought I was in a VR experience watching the movie for a second, but then I realized, nah, this is just bootleg quality. And there was a couple times in the movie where the sound went out, but don't worry, their lips kept moving. That was really good. That was really good. There were some times
You can
where
just add in your own like
Yeah.
voice acting,
there was
whatever you want.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Marlon was just
Dory, I have one thing to say to you. It's Fuck bitches get money. But anyway, go ahead, Louther. That's all I had to say.
And also too, there was points in the movie where I think they were going through a tunnel or something, and since the lighting was already off on the movie just looked completely black, and it was just I could just hear their voices, which I thought was a really good filming technique.
It's effective.
Yeah. I don't need to see the movie or anything. I'd rather just listen to the audio
It's
version.
like a podcast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, like I wish I could have just kept it like that the whole duration of the movie. That was real nice. That was real nice. There's a couple times where the movie had to buffer too, and I'm wondering why is this movie lagging? But hey,
In theaters.
yeah, in theaters. That's what I'm saying. Like, this doesn't make sense. I just want to say though, like to wrap this up. You guys both said this movie was a 10 out of 10, but the movie I saw, I give that shit like a 4 out of 10.
You saw Finding Dory.
And then also too, the child Dory scenes.
Cutest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Like, I don't know what filter they put on that shit, but those shits were like bright and hazy, and I could barely see anything that was going on.
Oh, you missed out on Baby Dory.
And so I can't judge if she was cute,
best part of the
ugly,
movie.
or whatever. I can't say I heard her voice though. Her voice was cute, but
What did you think of Destiny, the whale?
oh, Destiny the Whale?
AKA D from Always Sunny.
Oh shit, that was D.
Yeah, it was D.
Damn, no wonder I liked her voice.
That's just awesome in that movie.
Yeah. She was cool. But
What was the bird's name again that you kept calling?
Becky?
My?
no,
Becky.
Becky. He made the stupidest noises.
Oh, you've seen it as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
Becky
then
was,
fucking Gerald. Man, fuck
Dude,
Gerald.
Gerald was. Oh yeah, you come on our rock.
Go.
but it was for what it was a decent movie. Would I go recommend anybody else to go see it? Nah, cause it's hard. It's actually hard to see the movie, but other than that,
At least
though,
the bootleg version.
yeah, at least the bootleg version. Other than that, though, it's a pretty good movie.
You should put it online. Finding Dory.
Finding Austin. Or no, Finding Phone for Austin. Of course, no one's going to laugh at that because they have no idea what I'm talking about.
well.
But,
Nope.
but anyway,
Let's get on to the real topic of this show.
yeah.
Swallowing.
Yep.
What techniques do you guys
That's
use
the
to swallow?
theme of the show.
I like to take big gulps followed by deep breaths,
See, I just like to let it slide down.
like just slide down.
Two gulps, one breath. Two gulps, one breath.
That's why I
Get it
do.
every time, bruh.
Have you ever like choked on letting it slide down though?
I mean, no, because I see what I do is I open up my throat, just like as wide as I can, and just let it go down, like let it slither.
All right, let's not
Like a
talk about this
snake.
anymore.
Dude,
This
why
is
am I-
like this is way too much into like something I never want to hear again, like ever. I don't think we should ever talk about this ever again. Can we vote as a team?
No,
I
'cause-
vote no. We should never talk about this again. How about you, Greg?
Can you just unplug Gabe's mic? Is that possible? Hey, when are you moving to Connecticut again?
Damn, Gray, I thought we were boys. We
Savage.
bonded over Finding Dory.
Damn. Yeah, and then you talk about swallowing in like in-depth detail, like a minute after that.
Yeah, it's a segue.
Well, Lucy, what's the topic?
Nope.
Let's get on. Let's get on with the show.
All right. So the topic I brought up for you guys is I want to discuss the future of gaming. Like, where do you guys see it going? Do you see things going away? Like, I just want to know what you guys see like the future.
What genres we
Yeah,
think
like-
are probably going to be like the next big thing, because right now it's just shooters and open world games.
Yeah. I just want to see what do you guys think, or what do you think this beautiful landscape we call video games is going in the future?
All right, I'm gonna get my bold prediction out.
Go,
I'm gonna
go,
look
go.
this out right now for you guys to look at
All right.
or listen to.
All right. I can do both.
Interesting.
It's multi-talented.
Yeah.
You should put that on a resume. I can look and listen at the same time.
Gabe just puts he can swallow.
That's all that's on the resume. I swallow.
And he put it only under
That's all you
special
put.
skills.
That's all you put and you get
Special
hired.
skills. I always swallow.
Always. No, but my prediction is I think open world games are going to like not die out, but I think with like VR and experiences and indies becoming a big thing and VR, like I said, I think it's going to blow up, especially with PlayStation's VR. You're going to see a lot more, I think, cinematic. I think we're going to get to the point to where cinematic, like, that's going to be a genre almost. I think that's the next big thing is full, like, either full immersion or something that's really trying to immerse you like a movie.
Yay, walking simulators.
Yeah.
Just
No,
kidding. Just
I don't
kidding.
think so. I think
I'm just kidding. That's
that,
what the internet's like freaks out about.
I
Like
mean,
anytime
dude,
they see a
then
game,
don't buy it.
anytime, yeah, I know, but like it's ridiculous. But like anytime they see a game and it's like not immediately shooting something, like oh, it's a walking simulator.
Ooh, I hate that shit. I'm playing Soma, man. I guess that's a walking simulator. Game's fucking fantastic. Tells an
But
awesome
it's
story.
Also like a horror. Like,
yeah, but I mean, I think
puzzle
I think
game.
that's its weakest element.
isn't it a puzzle game?
It has a little bit of puzzles. Yeah.
So there you go.
Wait,
think
you said the horror is its weakest element?
Not in the fact that it's not scary, but the fact that like each time like a character comes up, you gotta hide from them, and it's just basically hide and seek. And it's kind of.
But I mean,
broken.
the only reason you're actually playing that game is because you just want something like Bioshock.
Well,
You're not
Bioshock
actually playing
vibes.
it because you want to get scared.
No, but a lot of people, if you look at the reviews, they're like, "Don't play this. Don't buy this game if you want basically a successor to Amnesia because it's made by Frictional Games.
Yeah.
Same guys. They say this is a more atmospheric, story-driven game as opposed to a horror game with with a mysterious. I mean, it's definitely still mysterious, but like there's people you talk to. And then Amnesia doesn't have anything like that. I think the biggest, I mean, like the thing that got me into the game was it looked like Bioshock, but it's definitely telling its own story now, and I'm very involved in that story at this moment. So I think I'm like 3 hours into it. I really like it. I think it's a really good game, and I hope it keeps that enticement going. But I think like I said, I just hope they don't try to they keep throwing the same jump scares on you over and over again. It gets intense, I'll tell you that. There's parts that get really intense, and you're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. There have been a couple good scares though, but they're not like Amnesia. Amnesia's like every single like corner you take, you're like, oh my god, I think I'm gonna die. But I think a lot of things like that. I feel like that game is perfect for VR.
No, yeah, I think I agree. We started with like side scrollers and platformers,
Yeah.
and then platformers, like 3D platformers, were kind of like a big thing for a while.
Yep.
And then I think shooters came into their own.
I feel like there's something in between that though. Like what was in between like before shooters got huge? It was platformers,
Action
Third-person
adventure
games.
action
like-
adventure.
Yeah, we had
more
like action adventure, like point and clicks and stuff too.
point and clicks. Yeah, they've had their like surges every once in a while.
Right.
And then you have games like I think RPGs are the kind of open world RPGs are the big thing right
They're
now.
like the consistent ones. I feel like RPGs will never really go away.
No, yeah. See, that's how I see.
I
things
know.
going.
I never think they will either.
Yeah.
I think everything just ends up bleeding together. I honestly think what will
Especially
end up.
nowadays, there's just like so much genre
Yeah.
bashing and combining and things.
My problem with that though is I feel it's going to be like the too many
Too many
cooks in the
cooks?
kitchen kind of thing. Like
Too many cooks.
too many cooks. No, but I really think that's what's going to happen if that starts to happen. Like sometimes I just want to play an RPG. Sometimes I just want to play a shooter. And if every single game is going to just be a mishmash, just like every other game, then it's...
See, that's where I see AAA games coming in. Is AAA games for the most part they're gonna be mishmash of like a whole bunch of stuff
You already
thrown
seen
in
it
together.
now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think it's just gonna keep going. I think like it's gonna get to a point where you're gonna see games like, for instance, Call of Duty, where back in the day that was solely an FPS, but the Call of Duty like 5 years from now is gonna be like not open world, but kind of do something like a Tomb Raider or Uncharted.
Open
Or-
areas
Yeah, open areas.
with RPG elements.
Honestly, I don't think we'll ever see, like, as time goes on, I don't think we're going to be seeing, like, straight path, like, linear games. Like, every game is going to try to have open areas or just be open world.
Which I hope not.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame.
No,
'Cause
yeah.
I enjoy linear games
Yeah.
a lot, especially if they're being more narrative or cinematic. I think.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, I think the biggest thing is, like, Ken Levine is, like, one of the last few people out of the big names in, I think, the industry that still does, at least now. It sounds like he's kind of changing how he wants to do video games. But, I mean, like, Bioshock and Bioshock Infinite. But, I mean, Infinite had open areas, but it was more open combat areas.
Right.
It wasn't like, hey, explore this whole area for forever. And there's a
Mini
little
kind
bit
of
of,
lets you do that in the beginning, though.
there's backtracking, but it's like, I mean, it is. I guess it would be kind of like the Tomb Raider thing. I feel like that. I think that is the way like games need, like a lot of games that are open world now that need to be like that. I can tell you, like, Shadow of Mordor was good, but I think the main reason why it kind of lost me was it was just too open world. Like, I just feel like I'd rather why do I have to run over here to do that and then do this, and like it played a lot like Rise of the Tomb Raider or something like that, you know? It had side missions and it had main missions. And on a unlock tree for each time you do one of those, you get experience. Why did it have to be open world? It was kind of just two huge big lands.
They should have
with
just had that
orcs in
last
it.
area opened up.
Yeah, I think that would have been the best option, because I think by the second time, the second world is better, but you're almost done because like the first area kind of bored you. By the time you're done with it.
That's the problem with Shadow of Mordor, is when you get to the second area, you're like, oh, okay, this is why this is an open world game. But that whole time you're in that first area, you're like,
Why is this open world?
yeah, there's no point.
That would make a lot more sense. How about you, Gabe? What do you think games are going to go to?
Future gaming,
Yeah,
definitely VR.
yeah.
Everything, honestly. I mean, not everything, of course, but
Dude, I think a lot of
the
things.
majority of it is gonna be virtual.
I think a lot of games are going to start if it's not just a VR exclusive title, they're going to have VR features.
Yeah, something in it.
Like a game like, well, you know,
Final
you're already
Fantasy.
going to have every single PS4 game is going to be able to be played in cinematic mode. So I mean, I'd love like the campaigns of shooters to be like VR or something like that. Yeah, dumb it down a little bit. You know, make the difficulty a little bit different. But I'd love a big franchise, like a big shooting franchise, to be like, you know what? Whether we're making a full game in VR, like I don't think Halo 6 would be in VR, but it could be cool to be like, hey, here's a 2-hour Halo game in VR.
I'm still waiting to see in person, not even in video, what a third-person VR game looks like.
Well, what's that?
The Insomniac one?
Insomniac did one.
Edge
and
of Nowhere?
I heard it was very alright.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I've heard. I don't know. Different.
I've heard like it's good.
It just doesn't
And
make
then I've heard
sense.
No, yeah,
Third
wouldn't it
person.
suck if VR is the future and we never get to play anything other than first-person games?
Yeah, that would suck.
I mean, it depends, man.
I like watching the characters.
Because, I mean, everything I've seen of just videos, like I said, I still haven't put on the helmet and suited up, jacked into the Matrix yet.
Right.
But
Dude, it
every
really
time I
does
see
feel
a
like that.
third-person game, it looks weird and it looks kind of silly.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. 'Cause I
What was
haven't done it
the
yet.
other one that was like a launch title where you're like in dungeons and it's like a fixed camera, but you can like move the camera, but you're not in first person. You get to see
I
your
don't know.
character the whole time.
Oh, it's like a fixed like Metal Gear or something like that, like Metal Gear Solid 2 or something like that.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
can move the camera.
You can move the camera. I don't know. I can't.
forgot
I
what
know
it's
what you're
called.
talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it was called.
Alana Pierce at IGN was like real into that game. She said it was like one of the best VR games.
Well, it made
hands down.
sense. I remember watching the review for it too. Like I watched everything for it, and I was like,
Yeah.
"That's pretty cool." But I don't know.
I'm in the same boat with you. Like I'm curious about it, especially with that Insomniac game, just because I feel like Insomniac is trying a lot of things with VR right now. Like different.
I
things.
love that Insomniac's always like the
Because they're doing that, and they're doing like that Magic game, right? Where you like, it's a first-person multiplayer kind of thing, but you're wielding magic powers or something.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Interesting. How many studios does Insomniac have?
I don't know.
Like
It's
3 or 4?
They have the one in California, their main one, and then they have one in North Carolina.
I could have sworn they had more than 2.
No, those are their 2 studios,
They
but who knows how many teams they
different
have.
teams, yeah.
Teams, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I meant. Yeah. Damn, dude.
because I know the one in
like,
California,
dude,
they just 2 teams.
they just shoot out games left and right. It's insane.
Yeah, but most of these projects they've been working on for a while, and honestly too, I know it's Colin has mentioned it before on a podcast on PS I Love You or Gamescast, I can't remember, but he's mentioned it before that technically these ever since Sunset Overdrive, the main Insomniac team hasn't made a game. Like
is that Spider-Man though?
That's not even the main team either.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
Damn.
Is
So
the
they
main
could be
team
working on
has
some big
like
games.
Ratchet and Clank? That wasn't the main team either. That game they're doing with GameStop, not the main team.
Oh,
Song
I
of the
hope
Deep?
not. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Songs of the Deep, Sunset, Ratchet and Clank. What else? They released the third person game on. So I mean they've released
that VR
at least
game.
4
Edge of
games
Nowhere.
in the past 3 years.
Yeah, geez,
That's a
they're
lot of fucking games.
cranking out games.
Actually, Sunset wasn't a. Was that a day? Was that a launch title?
No, it
No.
wasn't.
That was like February, March.
It was a little later, yeah.
Or was it the next year?
I think it was the next.
It was
year.
2014. So that's the past 2 years.
Are you sure it wasn't a launch title?
2014.
Yeah, it wasn't a
It was
launch
not a
title.
launch title.
It
I
was not-
remember
I
that
know
because
that
I
for
think I
sure.
think they showed it at E3, the next year at 2014, and it came out in 2014.
Oh, okay. No, see, I just couldn't remember because I know it was Titanfall that went up against Infamous, which would have been February or March. I can't remember. I just didn't
Was it
know.
That was
Titanfall?
March.
Yeah, Titanfall went up
2014,
against
yeah.
Infamous.
Yeah, 2014. Damn, dude.
The years
Way
flew
time
by.
flies.
Yeah, because that's when everybody started buying Xbox Ones.
Yeah, so I picked mine up.
Get your Xbox One now.
Is that what they
cheap.
were saying? Or get it now? Yeah, dude, it's super cheap now. It's like 280. 280, and you get like at least maybe
Bundled
1 or
with
2
some really
games.
good games.
Yeah, they got like one where you literally choose which Microsoft exclusive you want. They're all good games. I think it's like Rare. No, it's not Rare. It's Gears of War Ultimate Edition,
Yep.
Forza 6,
And
Is it-
Ori, I think.
Ori
Is that bundle?
is
Yeah.
one of them. I don't know. They have like 2 other games that you can choose from.
I really like the custom Xboxes, like the Forza 6 edition. You press this like a little engine turning on.
That's
It-
cool. Yeah, I like
yeah.
that. I wish supposedly the Halo one that they had for
5.
5 it didn't do that. Did it?
Oh, it didn't make noises. I thought it made noises.
Maybe it did.
That
on the-
R2D2 360.
That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Well, that and the
Wish I'd
Halo
gotten that.
4, the Halo 4 thing. I mean, if you like Halo, it's cool.
I thought the Reach one was my favorite.
Reach
was the one that made all those
Dude, it looked
sick
sexy.
noises.
had blue light too.
Yeah.
Dude, it had a blue light. It had the nice blue chrome finish on the blue parts of the actual matte console, and it looked really cool.
No,
The
yeah.
controller looked awesome too. You know what it was? I think the thing that was great about that one is it didn't have too much design on it.
Yeah. It
There
seemed
was
like
more
all
design on the
those, all
controllers
those
than on the
Halo
console.
designs for the controllers and for the consoles, they always
They keep
did
it
a
pretty
really good job with the graphics on it by keeping it minimal and not like
Yeah.
making it look outrageous.
Well, even though Master Chief and the Lock one, I think they look they're both awesome
Yeah.
looking because like
Yeah.
they do fine little things on it,
Mhm.
and then you see like I think the new Gears of War Elite controller looks good because it's not overdone. It doesn't have some nasty ass cog on like one of the handles or something like that. You know, it's not
Yeah.
this nasty splatter. I'm like, dude, some of those 360 custom controllers were hideous.
They're like any of the skins you can buy. They're just like stickers you put
Yeah,
on your console.
yeah. Well, dude, you know, like I think they kind of replaced that because the new Elite, you can buy Halo. You know how you can replace stuff? You can take stuff off on your
Oh yeah, you can put on
controller.
Halo thumbsticks and stuff like that.
thumbsticks, D-pad.
So for the
all that type of
future of gaming, we already got custom Xbox One controllers. So
Yeah.
what if like eventually you can just customize your entire
stuff.
console?
That'd be
hardware?
dope. I think that
Oh, yeah.
will.
Change the colors
dude,
out on
and
that.
who's gonna be
change
the-
your lights and sounds.
and who's going to
things.
be the first one to do that?
Dude,
Microsoft.
Microsoft?
Talking
probably.
about want to hear what's crazy? This is my bold prediction about the future of gaming. I think the last person making consoles is going to be Sony.
Yep.
I think Microsoft and Nintendo are out, and I think Sony is going to try to release some last console. Maybe it's the PS6 or whatever, and I think it'll probably do like the Vita, where it has a crazy attachment rate. Most people have already been like, nah, dude, I'm good. Like, I'll just stream my games with my PC box. Because honestly, I think at that point too, Sony will also be mostly a publisher at that point.
Yeah. I just hope we can fucking play every game on
PC.
one thing.
Eventually.
On
I
one
mean,
thing.
it's going to happen. As soon as streaming becomes a thing that's more relevant and people aren't like, damn, man, the internet went out. I can't play my game.
What was that streaming console? What's that called?
I don't know if
Play,
there's
something Play.
Yeah.
Are you talking about
NVIDIA
On
Play?
Live?
Yeah, On Live, that's what it
yeah,
was.
a
It
It was a
streaming
streaming
service.
console, but
There's a streaming service
There's a
on
service,
a
yeah.
PC.
no,
No, it was a
it was a
console
console at
itself.
first. Because I remember the logo. The
Interesting.
logo was like a weird triangle.
Infinity kind of symbol. Yeah.
And they went out of
Yeah.
business
How long
pretty
did they
quick.
last? Because I remember seeing those commercials everywhere.
Yeah, for a couple years. They were there for a couple years, but then they started doing a streaming service as well. You can like stream it from your
You could play the
PC.
new Batman, which is like Arkham City at the time.
Yep, my dad
Oh, yeah.
tried it out. That you could try it out for free kind of thing, and he tried out Arkham City. It didn't run that well.
Yeah.
What sucks is I heard they were trying to save themselves by partnering with Microsoft for something, but Microsoft was like, "Nah, we're good."
We don't want that technology. So.
Yeah,
Not yet, at
We
least.
got
Dude,
something
it's just
better.
not there yet, man.
We are already developing.
Keep that
something
shit
better.
keep that shit internally until it works.
Because I mean, hey, look at
PlayStation Now.
yeah, I was about to say, and they put in like almost
for Gaikai.
200 million or something like that in Gaikai, and
a
it's-
lot more than that. I think it was in the billions.
Yeah, it was a lot of money.
It was at least 1 billion.
Oh.
I think they at least gave them 1 billion.
Whoa, no way.
It was an expensive
Yeah.
purchase. Yeah.
It was a very expensive purchase.
Not as expensive as Mojang was for Microsoft, but you know.
Well, that worked out well for them.
Yeah.
though. That worked out
I mean, it's
great.
guaranteed money right there, but I don't know how much.
No, you're
Goes
right.
away.
380 million.
See, that's what I thought. I was about to say.
I thought,
no
it was
way
I thought it was a billion.
I was gonna say because when Sony bought them, they were already like working on like a deficit. I was gonna say like, dog, if the Sony like
Saved them.
no like the head company would have gave them $1 billion just to throw in games, that would have sucked.
Dude, I don't even think it's that they were that Gaikai was only gonna do PS3 games. I think the problem was they were trying to do something big with it, and it just wasn't
they're
working.
I mean, and they're still doing it in a way, which is Gaikai is supposed to kind of be PlayStation's library. So any PlayStation game you want to play, you can stream it and rent it. The only problem with PlayStation Now is they should have honestly went with like the Netflix route and been like, hey, it's $15 a month and you get to play all these games. Or
And we'll take some out when they've been
No,
in
they,
there.
yeah.
it would have been
Put
nice
new
if they
ones.
did like a tier thing, like, hey, you get 3 games, 4 games you get to play a month, and it's this much amount of money.
see, the only problem with that though is once you start doing that stuff, it's Sony we're talking about. Microsoft, yeah, Sony would probably get confused and be like, this 3-tier system costs $10, but if you want to add one more game, it's $25. You're just like, fuck, dude, how did this just go up $15?
Why is the price drop so big?
Yeah, because that's the same way that PlayStation Now works, where you're like looking
and
at
the
this,
memory cards for Vita.
yeah, you're looking at this game and you're like, okay, it's $5 for 90 days.
Oh yeah.
And then you look at this
The
game
whole
that's-
tier system's fucked.
Yeah,
Well, it's also too expensive.
Yeah.
No,
it
yeah,
doesn't.
way
It
too
doesn't make
expensive.
any sense though. The way the
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like the pricing is just weird, and you're just like, well, how?
Also, why can't I buy it?
Yeah, that's
Right.
another thing too. Is like, why? Like, I understand. Okay, there's licensing issues. Don't let me download it to my system, but I'll pay for it and let me stream it whenever I want to.
Yeah.
rental.
Yeah, but it is what it is. So you live and you learn.
Just do it to where, hey, you buy it. It's like a PlayStation service. You have to have. Here's a small subscription fee. That subscription fee basically pays for your streaming,
Yeah, no,
and you can buy games.
like, dude, what they should have done was like a PlayStation Plus. Like, hey, you pay $50 to play multiplayer and you get your 2 free games a month. Give us another $20, $70 a month, and guess what? Now we give you, like you said, 3 games you can rent a month.
Yeah, it's like, okay, let's say it's like $9, $10 a month. Let's just say flat fee of $10 a month. You stream all your games. That's not bad.
no, yeah.
Then you buy your games. They're at a decent price. They're not at some ridiculous price anymore. And you just pay that $10 service. And as long as you're paying that $10 service, or you maybe you can buy it at a 3-month plan or a 6-month plan and a year-long plan. As long as you have that service, you can stream all your games, or you'll unlock that game or whatever.
No, yeah. I mean, like, dude, that would work. I think where they messed up, though, thinking about it now, is with all the licensing. If Sony would have just put on their exclusives at first, the things they own the rights to, they could have made pretty reasonable pricing, and then they could have showed the rest of the industry, like, hey, this works. People are paying for it. Give us your games for cheap, and we can all profit off this. But now they threw all those games in there, and everybody's like, bro, I'm not going to let you put my game up there that I just came out like last year and let somebody rent it for $5. No, they're going to have to rent that for $25.
Hey, I mean,
no, I mean
that's on the
no, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
whatever. I'll just get GameFly.
No, yeah,
If I'm gonna spend that much money, I mean, and also that
Or
too.
Redbox or
yeah, Redbox.
Oh yeah.
What is it at Redbox? Like you rent a game and it's like $2 a
it's
day?
like $2 a day. Yeah,
I thought it was
think.
$3 a day.
Maybe it's 3.
Ooh, fuck that.
Yo, but if you beat a game in 10
It
days,
depends on the game.
in 4 days,
Yeah,
you spent $12 to play that game.
What happens if I have an
like
accident
if it's
at work?
Uncharted 4, you
Yeah,
beat that
like
game in a
week.
weekend.
Yeah, you never
Hey.
spent $60.
What happens if I have an accident at work? Both my hands are broken. Now I'm just gonna be like, well, shit. There goes my $3.
No, you gotta learn how to use your feet.
He said,
I'm ambidextrous.
hey, yo, SP, give me that foot
Yo,
controller
SP.
real quick.
Yo, bro, I go to like fucking Luther's house to go play, and I grab his fucking controller, and it smells like toe cheese.
Oh.
God.
But I don't know. I mean, going back to the future of gaming. I mean, like I think we all can agree that VR is the next big thing.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
I really do think it is the next big thing, especially after playing it. That's the big thing is like people just gotta play it. They gotta play it, and it has to be one of those things to where like it's gonna be nasty. I'm not gonna do it. You're gonna have a VR in every single place.
And
You know?
somebody clean that shit, wipe it off, because you're gonna have people like Gabe swallowing in there, and you're just gonna be like, dog, why are you doing this?
Just a box of sardines.
Oh,
Like the dude Gerald.
fucking sardines, man. That's so nasty. That's so nasty. No, but
You don't fuck with
outside of
sardines.
VR though, what do you guys think is like? Like I don't think a lot of open world games are really gonna embrace VR. Like
Oh, I
really
doubt
long
it.
RPGs, I don't think they're
Oh,
gonna
I mean-
embrace VR.
They're not gonna embrace it until someone fucks around with a mod on GTA 5,
Or
throws it in
Skyrim.
VR,
No.
and as soon as
That's what's
somebody's
gonna happen.
running through Los Santos, it's already happened. Somebody threw a
There's a
mod,
mod
on-
for GTA
there's
5?
yeah, somebody messed around with something through GTA 5 in Oculus. People flipped out. The only problem is it gives you crazy motion sickness.
Well, yeah, because it's not made by a
No,
company
yeah.
that is really looking
Yeah.
into how to use that stuff. You know.
Right.
No, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, no matter if you don't like Grand Theft Auto or whatever, but imagine that.
That's still dope.
That is,
It's a virtual city. Like,
yeah, it is a
Okay,
virtual
at that-
city
at
that you
that
can
point,
virtually
though-
do anything in.
At that point, though, I'll start asking like, "Are video games gonna make kids violent?" I feel like VR might be a little troubling. That's my
Oh, I
only
mean,
thing.
I honestly think it's always the same thing. You just got to know who you are. Like, if you know if you're gonna
Yeah, but you
hop
know,
into
but,
GTA
but it's
5.
like this: you got to know who you are, but you also know from working at GameStop that parents are gonna buy GTA 5 for their fucking 10-year-old kid.
that's bad
And
parenting.
That's bad parenting.
and tell them like, no, I'm only gonna play online, bruh. You know you can still go to the strip club online. Oh, me and my friends don't do that. We just race cars. Oh, that's cool. I got a Need for Speed game right over there for you. And guess what? You can play it online with your friends too. Oh, but it's different, dog. You just said you wanted Grand Theft Auto to race cars. I'm giving you all these racing games.
Yeah.
Just grab one.
But I mean, it's just one of those things where like kids are gonna get lost in it. I mean, it's gonna be on their faults.
It's already
gonna be-
happening though. Not just in VR, but like just people falling in love and never leaving a game.
Hey,
True.
dude, I'm good. Like, I already know how to stick myself with an IV.
Nah, I just
I'll be there for a while.
People need to realize that games are art.
Games are art.
But it also is the only interactive media that is out there, and I do agree to an extent that sometimes you need, the kids can't be playing that type of stuff.
They need to go outside more often.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, Mom.
I think what they really need to do is really show that like people under 13 can't play this.
Yeah.
Like they really need to stick to that warning because
They'll use their favorite word, immersive. It's too immersive.
well,
for the
no,
children.
it's actually bad for anybody under 13 because at that point your eyes are still
Developing?
Yeah.
Hey, trial by fire. Give my 3-year-old.
Well, is it,
Get good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the
It says that
specifics.
there's 3 people here who wear glasses.
Do what?
There's 3 people here who wear glasses, and
Yeah.
we all played video games from a young age.
We have poor
Oh
vision.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
talking about like I don't know what it would affect.
No, I'm just
how-
saying
how
it
would
makes
affect-
sense.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I got good
Yeah,
eyes.
I fucking
Yeah, you're the exception, you mutant.
stand next to a TV for hours on end. Yeah, what is VR gonna do, man?
Right.
Gonna fry their
VR is
eyes.
gonna fucking fry our eyes.
You know what I used to do back in the day when I played video games? I chewed on carrots. People hated me. People talk shit about me.
Yeah, because
But guess where I
you're
am
sitting-
now? I got eyes.
But yeah, you're that bitch that's like
2020, bitch.
you're like, hey, you want to go play a game at my house? Yeah. And you're sitting there.
Bagging carrots.
Like, dude, if I met you when I was a kid and you were doing that shit, I'd be like, dude, I can't go over that fucking Luther's kid's house anymore. Why? Why, son? Mom, he fucking chews like a fucking madman.
That's why he has such a nice orange complexion, though.
Yeah.
All those carrots.
Yeah, dude,
That's what
your
I'm
fucking
saying.
skin's orange.
It's just residue. He never
Hey, mom,
seems
can
to-
you grab my drink? You got fucking carrot juice.
He just never seems to swallow though.
God damn it. Let's get out of here, dude.
All right, let's wrap this show up. This was episode 20, everybody. We talked about the future of games, and we talked about chows.
And we talked about finding Dory.
Dormy. Finding Dormy.
Dormy. And we also talked about Gabe's weird swallowing habits.
Addiction.
No, it's a habit. We all have
Addiction.
habits.
But as always, you can find us at Nerd
I like
Outlet on
crack.
Twitter.
It's a habit. Don't worry, Mom. It's not an addiction. It's a habit. Oh, okay. But anyway, you can find us where, Luther?
You can find us at Twitter at Nerd Outlet, on Instagram at Nerd Outlet, on Facebook /Nerd Outlet, and YouTube. But you probably already know that if you're listening to us. Other than that, though, any final words, anybody?
Just love your chow.
Love your child. Okay.
Love your child.
Okay.
Love yourself.
Yeah.
Eat carrots.
How the hell are you going to love somebody? How the hell are you going to love somebody if you don't love yourself? I butchered that quote, but I'm pretty sure that's what RuPaul says. And that's how we're going to end the show.
Eat more carrots.
Don't eat more carrots. Fuck carrots.
Eat more carrots.